Hey folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs. Big shout out goes to Verizon, sending over a review unit of the brand new Nokia Lumia icon. Been meaning to get my hands on this for quite a while. Just came out, I think late February, so haven't really had a chance to play with it yet. So I'm a big fan of Lumia products, so let's get into this one. Typical, right off the jump, typical Verizon packaging here with the red Windows Phone. So I do like the box, how they do that. It's always been pretty cool overall. Here's the device. Right out of the jump, set that on the side. Let's see if we get anything cool. I doubt it, but we'll check anyway. Get to know your phone. I guess we'll open it up. See what's in here. If there's any new manuals. Now, one thing about this phone, what I really like about it is, number one, it pretty much has the same specs as the 1520. It's just a smaller device. So nothing here. This was wrapped up in plastic, looking nice. In the box, same thing. I mean, you have your normal Nokia power adapter and micro USB. Uninspiring to say the least. So let's get to the phone. So looking at, you have your volume rockers on the right-hand side, typical Nokia fashion, along with the power button and the dedicated camera key, which you're going to get on all Windows Phone. Charger, USB port there at the bottom. This one doesn't have expandable storage. So it's always a thing, you know, depending on where you get your Windows Phone at, which carrier, it's always going to be a thing where you got to pick something, you know, over the other. And with this one, that's going to be one of them. Now, I will say, this phone does have the wireless charging built in. It has a nice sturdy build to it. I definitely like nice aluminum on the back. Probably just picking it up, it feels like the best built Nokia phone I've seen. It feels very, very nice in hand. Probably about the perfect size. Let's go ahead and compare it to some other devices out there on the market. The old Wily Vet, the 920, Lumia 920, AT&T model. Not too big of a difference between them. Obviously, the 920 will be, you know, a tad thicker. It looks thicker. They look about the same thickness, but they do, you know, when you hold them up, it does seem like the 920 is clearly bigger and thicker. Feels heavier too. Next one. Now we got the big brother here, the 1520. As you can see, just a huge, huge difference in between these. You got a 6-inch display versus a 5-inch display. So that's one of the things you have to keep in mind. Like, obviously, you can get the 1520 on AT&T, and it's got pretty much, these phones have the exact same specs. The only thing different you get with the 1520 is you get the ability to add a micro SD card, and then it doesn't have the wireless charging. You got to buy like another case to do that, and that's why you see these 3 pins on the back. Whereas on the Icon, it's already built right in. And it's kind of impressive because it feels like metal on the back of this, and I'm pretty certain it is. So the fact that you usually don't see wireless charging with a metal backplate, so that's definitely pretty impressive. Good old iPhone 5S, as you can see, pretty big glaring difference. 4-inch versus 5-inch display. Of course, it's taller, wider, thicker. I mean, everything about it is going to be bigger. But beautiful display on this Icon as well. It's got a 1080p display. Big competitor here, Galaxy S5. Both of these phones, S5 is a little bit lighter. It is taller. The width is about the same. And they have, pretty good specs to go head to head. So it really just depends on if you want Windows Phone or Galaxy, Samsung S5. And then last but not least, we're going to look at it compared to the HTC One M8. So both of these phones have 5-inch displays. Obviously, the HTC One is going to be taller, just due to the fact that it has these speaker grills at the top and bottom, as you can see. But overall, similar build qualities. I think these are probably one of the 2 best built phones out there on the market. Definitely, this is the best built Windows Phone. I mean, I haven't even used it, but just holding it in my hand, I know it's definitely the best one available. And HTC One has always, pretty much for the past few years, have arguably had the best built Android phones. So that's going to pretty much wrap up just a quick unboxing. We're going to look at a quick software tour on this phone to see if there's anything on here that stands out, especially when it comes to Verizon's end. You do get the NFL app built right in. See anything else? Of course, your Bing Sports, your Here Maps, My Verizon Mobile, VZ Navigator, all that good stuff. Let's scroll down and see. Let's check out the storage. So it's only using about 5.7 gigs. That's actually not too bad, actually. It's got 23 gigs of free space. This isn't too bad. It's kind of weird because it says it's used 5.7 gigs, but then you have 23 available. So that's about right, what you see with most phones out there. Apps taking up about 500 megs. Oh, the maps, that's really the thing. Wow. It's 2.7 gigs just with the maps. So you could use this offline, you know, as far as not having a connection to LTE or Wi-Fi. So that's a good thing. And then you're also looking at the system files taking up about 2.1 gigs. So that's going to wrap it up. I do like the, you know, just holding this phone, it feels nice, very nicely well built. Definitely something I can see myself carrying. So thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to check out the site, tech-snobs.com, for more coverage. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Take care.